Over the past few years, there's been more and more evidence demonstrating the health benefits of people being at work. Equally, we've known for some time the adverse effects on people's health of being out of work, and that sometimes results in increased rates of suicide, certainly higher levels of mental illness for people who've been out of work for some time. So therefore it is imperative to retain people in work and to manage people's health problems, whether they be mental or physical, in the workplace, if that's possible, because evidence shows that that's the best place to do it. Therefore, that is the value of well-being through work. It's focusing on these issues and it's providing the tools and the resources and the people to help people to be retained in work by their employers. I'm delighted too that the service provides support and advice to the worker who may have been injured, may have some musculoskeletal problems such as ankle pain, such as a sprain, a bad back, etc. And that they guide them and signpost them to websites for information. They may do face-to-face advice, or they may involve them in groups or workshops. And I think that's important because with many musculoskeletal problems, like I've just mentioned, early intervention is important. Getting back to optimal physical activity is important, and of course will accelerate the way in which the person gets back to work and gets back to normal functioning in the workplace. So these supporting mechanisms, this resource that's provided for the worker, I think is an extremely important part of well-being through work. A particularly valuable service that's offered by well-being through work is to improve communication between an employer and a worker. I think the service can offer something that is valued by the employer in that he may not know, or she may not know, what adjustments may be made to the environment in which the person works, or indeed to the job itself, or indeed by changing the job. Now the service can offer solid advice to the employer on that. Equally, there may be health problems which are affecting the employee, of which the employer knows very little or only partially. And in that circumstance, I think the service will be able to add value by explaining that situation and resolving the matter. Because really, when we come down to it, what we're looking at is a service which actually helps the employer to retain the staff in work which he or she values.